Got to get my 10 pages in a day, at least 10 a day. Probably bump it up to 15 later on this year, but nonetheless, let's get into it. An important element of chaos theory, which is helpful in understanding the evolution of consciousness, is the law of sensitive dependence on initial conditions. Stay with me. This refers to the fact that a single variation over a course of time can have the effect of producing a profound change. Much as a ship whose bearing is 1 degree off compass will eventually find itself hundreds of miles off course. This phenomenon, which we will refer to in more detail later, is an essential mechanism of all evolution and also underlines the potential of the creative process. Thank you, David Hawkins, David R. Hawkins. Check it out. In lamest terms, all you got to do is show up for whatever it is you're trying to show up for. Could be, you know what I'm saying, that career that you've always felt attracted to. It could be, you know, that person that you might, you know, consider in the future as your significant other. It could be that lifestyle. It can be that YouTube channel. It can be that new job, entrepreneur. You want to start your own business. All you gotta do is just show up once a day. Could be for 5 minutes, could be for 50 minutes, could be for 1 minute for all I care. And give it your all one day. Just one day. Just one time a day. And here's the catch. If it's something that you truly, truly desire, that'll be no problem. It'll be no problem. Today's 391 days of running. It's no problem because I truly, truly love to run. Today's 75 days of filming one YouTube video every day or posting one YouTube video every single day for the last 75 days. It's no problem now because it's something that I truly desire. Let me tell you something though. For those two examples that I mentioned at the beginning, until I got to about, for running, day 30, no, until I got to about day 60, day 90, some days were a struggle. Some days I had to really, really encourage myself a little extra to go run. I knew I was going to do it, but some days were a little harder, right? Same with the videos. It wasn't really until these last maybe 2 to 3 weeks. Now I'm really finding my footing and really finding my energy, my flow within these videos and starting where I need to start and building upon that. So take it from me, truly, somebody who's literally living by experience. You can even look back. All this is proof. You can look back on all my documentation, and the proof is in the pudding. When you really allow yourself to get out of your way, and you're really, you know what, this is my life. This is what I got, you know, and no more settling. I'm going for it. And you show up every day, and you do that 1 degree, just like it says, that 1 degree over a course of time can have the effect of producing a profound change, much as the ship whose bearing is 1 degree off compass will eventually find itself hundreds of miles, it says off course here, on course. And that's just 1 degree. So I encourage you and I ask you, what is that 1 degree that you're willing to throw into what you truly want to manifest? And here's what I'm really trying to get at. Who cares about the material stuff? Who do you want to be? How do you want to feel every day? That's the real manifestation. Do you want to go outside your house? Do you want to go into the world and be you and not be afraid and not hold back and not have anxiety? Do you want to be freely you and look at anybody in the eye with careness and kindness and say, hey, I'm here and I have nothing to hide? Not saying I have nothing to hide, but with that energy, hey, how you doing? I'm free to communicate. I have nothing on my track. That is where at least I'll speak for myself. Maybe you guys want, you know, the mansions and the $1 million and the fame and the status, which I'm not knocking you. To each his own. If that's what you want, have at it. You know, maybe a little bit does sound nice. I'm not gonna front. I'm no different than you. That stuff does sound nice, but I know what is, this isn't a word, the nicest is to feel good. This energy that I have, I can come onto the camera and I can be me and I can just talk about a message that I feel good about, that inspires me, and I can share it, and then I can go about my day. That's all I care about, genuinely. And I get the chills now. Now, the chills right there, that's the universe, or lets me know that the universe is letting me know, hey, you gotta know. So anyways, guys, it's a good book. I'm just getting into it. This is like my third day of reading it. And I'll let you guys know. Love and light to all, love and light. Do your thing out there. It's Friday. You know, back in the day, you used to call this Get Friday. So, you know, what we meant by that is do your thing, do you. You know what I'm saying? So, in honor of Get Friday, do your thing, man. Love and light to all, love and light. We're not gonna do the edit, but you know what I'm saying. You gotta knock the